Hello, my name is Dr. Ivan Wayne of Voyager, and this is a quick book review of Atomic Habits by James Clear, a book I first read last year in 2021 and one that I refer back to often. And of all the books in the series on YouTube here, I think this is the first that's going to get an overall 5-star rating and get 5 stars in every single category. This is a book I truly cannot recommend enough, and it's highly valuable. So let's start off as usual with the accuracy. The accuracy of the book. Having a PhD in educational psychology, it's important to me that the evidence in the literature used throughout a book like this that often ends up in pop psychology is accurate. Now, I found it incredibly accurate, very well documented, very well linked to grounded research, but also the author has a way of connecting it to everyday principles very easily, blending in quotes, life stories, and examples along the way. In general, I thought all of the evidence used in this book to drive home the meanings were not overinflated, they weren't exaggerated, and I found them very appropriate. Next, the tone. I would also give 5 stars because it's a very easy read. Despite using a lot of academic evidence, the examples and the casual storytelling nature of the book really make it an easy, digestible, and a fun read. In addition, at the end of every chapter, there is a chapter summary in which the author reviews all of the main points of the chapter to really synthesize it and bring it home, because some of the chapters have this meandering story like chronological and not chronological aspect to them. So I feel like the chapter summary really brings it home, and the tone was super fun. Additionally, the book uses a lot of really easy to read graphics and visual cues to help the reader understand and sort of visualize and picture exactly what the author is trying to say. In addition, the book is broken into 4 basic laws. Make the habit obvious, make the new habit attractive to you, make it easy, and make that new habit satisfying. And it reviews each of these laws in detail and brings them back together, and at the very end, the last chapter wraps the 4 laws together and gives you some tips, some straightforward advice on how to put all of those together. The next category is interest, which I would still give it a big whopping 5 stars because it is a universal topic. Nobody's perfect. We're all working on things, whether it be a New Year's resolution, something you say you're going to start on your birthday, or just pick a random day, May 21st. Maybe that's the day that you're going to try something new. We're all trying to better ourselves in small ways or big ways, and we all have habits we know we should get rid of and habits that we should start to cling to more. And this is a book that I think everybody would enjoy if they gave it a chance. I mentioned the chapter summary before. That also makes it of high interest and easily digestible for anyone who's reading it, no matter if you've never read a psychology article or psychology was your major in college. Either person is going to have an enjoyable and easy time reading each of these chapters. And it's written with enough story-like elements that it's fun for everyone. Overall, I'm going to give this book a 5 out of 5 stars. As soon as I started reading this book, I saw it everywhere. I saw it in my own behaviors and the habits that I had set out in the morning and at nighttime. I started trying out things that the author proposed. I started seeing it in my work habits and in my friendships. And it taught me so many new things. And a book like this never gets old. And one of the reasons why I have to give it a 5 out of 5 stars in every category is that I just haven't stopped referring back to it. Each month, I find myself looking back, remembering something, reading a certain chapter, or remembering one of the laws. Okay, make it simple. Exactly how could I make it simple? Or make it attractive. What are some examples of those? And working with my clients, pieces of this book come out in every single conversation, I feel like, at least at some point with every client, of making the foundational habit, small steps beginning, and then setting your goals after you've already begun establishing the habits. And that is one of the key flipped messages that I found so valuable from this book. We all think we should set the target, we should set the goal, and then start marching towards it. This book says the opposite. Start marching. Get the foundation laid. Get the habits. One foot in front of the other. And then after the inertia is already picked up, then set your sights. Okay, we've got the habits down. Where are we going to go next? And I think that's a huge flip that some people may resist, but I think it is definitely, it's an underrated perspective and one that I certainly have found valuable after reading this book. So my name is Ivan Wayne of Voyager. This has been my book review of Atomic Habits by James Clear. Please check it out, give it a chance, and see what it might do for you.